welcome to Mayawa's world. Hi, so if you're new to my channel, my name is Mayawa. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, and I live here in Berlin. I make videos about freeform locks, natural hair, body hair, female empowerment, women empowerment, just general tips on how I am surviving in this world. I remember when I first started my freeform lock journey, I was looking at so many different YouTubers to see like, okay, how long is their hair at this point? How long is their hair at that point? And then comparing myself and then sometimes having dread and being like, yo, my hair is not as long as this one YouTuber who has like really long hair after 6 months. I've learned now that instead of me judging my hair on length and how long it is, I need to judge my hair on healthiness, because the healthiness of the hair matters more than the actual length. Instead of us being like, yo, your hair's so long, it looks beautiful, we should just say things like, yo, your hair is really healthy. Because like, who cares if you have long hair? If your hair is falling out, you know what I mean? Like, if you're taking care of your hair, it will always be growing. I made loads of videos, loads of freeform lock videos where I was asking, like, is my hair growing? I don't see any change in my hair. And I look back at it and I'm just like, yo, first off, you're impatient as fuck. That's like me talking to myself. Second off, like, just take your time and not even take your time, just like, don't focus on it. I don't want to be judged on how quickly my freeform locks came together, you know, because once again, it's like you have to learn how to fall in love with the process and not the end destination. Like, there is no end destination. And something I remind myself about too, because sometimes, you know, you imagine yourself with longer locks and you're like, ooh, that sounds cool. But then I always remind myself, like, you can still cut it off. Like, let's say I do get long locks at some point, I can still cut it short. And long hair does not mean, like, I think sometimes in my head, I think like long locks, I associate that with wisdom. Like, oh wow, you've gone through the whole journey, like you must be so wise in your hair because your hair is so beautiful in the final product. But then you're like, no, actually the part that takes the most toughness and the most strength is in the beginning, when you have your starter locks and you're like figuring your stuff out. I actually feel like that stage is the most precious stage that I really encourage people to really explore a lot, because that to me was when I feel like my brain was just working at a really, really different a different space. And I also feel like I heard a lot more polarizing comments in the beginning stages when my hair was developing than I do now. And I think it's because having longer hair or thicker hair is like closer to like Eurocentric features. So like having the longer my locks are, I feel like the less negative comments I hear about my hair, you know, to be completely honest with you. But I think it's actually because we associate long hair with like Eurocentric standards of beauty and just being like, oh, you've grown past the awkward stage. But I really believe that you should like have your mind in the mentality that you are always in your awkward stage, because the awkward stages of like everything in life is always the most interesting. And that's when I think the most growth can happen. So yes, your hair is growing. No, it's not a competition. Yes, it's beautiful in the awkward stages. I have so many people that write me being like, oh, I hate the awkward stages. I'm wearing scarves, I'm wearing hats because I want to just like fast forward it. And I'm like, no, like show it, like show your hair like it is. Like the compliments that you get or the way that people acknowledge that is so much more beautiful. Like I remember the first time someone with really beautiful locks told me that they thought that my starter locks were like super cute. And I was like, no, you know what I mean? Like I almost didn't accept that compliment because I was like, what are they seeing? But now when I see y'all or girls or boys who have like starter or like their freeform locks are in the beginning, I think it is the most beautiful thing ever, because it's just like this natural blend of like, you're just like, it's like you're figuring out something, and it's always beautiful. My hair is like, it's locked. It's locked. I'm not questioning like the lockage. That's a word. But in the beginning, I was always questioning, like, is it this, is it that? And I look at it, I'm like, yo, it was so cute. So enjoy that time, like enjoy every stage that you're at, and stop shaming people for not having hair as long as what you had expected or comparing it to your hair. Like, who cares? Like, judge things on healthiness. Don't judge things on length. If you're new to my channel, I am uploading twice a week. Girl, it is work, girl. It is work. But every time y'all write the comments and stuff, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it next week again. I'm gonna do it for about a month, maybe a little bit over than a month, and see how I enjoy it, and then kind of re-strategize from there. But I'm trying to engage more. So I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I hope this video helps. I hope you have a great day. Have a great evening. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Stop comparing yourself. Okay. Have a good day. Choose.
No, it don't rain much. Ooh, but when it rains, it pours.